This news update is brought to you by...
So, I'm meeting Rico later. Gotta check in with the girls, but first, let me check my usage on the MyLime app. Now, what should I wear? Hashtag sexy. He's here.
Welcome to the Barbados Today Afternoon Update for Friday, June 12th. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. Thanks for joining us. We begin with news that a 47-year-old St. Michael man is to appear in the District A Magistrates Court today, charged with murder. He is Gordon Manfield Redman of Lightfoot Lane, Crossroads, St. Michael, who is accused of striking Wilfred Patrick Edwards of Chapman Street with an object on May 12 while they were at Green Park Lane, St. Michael. Edwards, who received medical attention and returned home, later died at his residence on May 28. Meantime, the policeman who was stabbed in the city last month is on the mend. The officer, whose name is still not being released, had to undergo emergency surgery at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital after he was stabbed multiple times by an unknown assailant on May 28. Police are still hunting for the perpetrator responsible for the brutal attack which occurred near James Street and Synagogue Lane. In other news, the Private Sector Association says it is yet to get an official notice on the action being taken by customs workers, but it is calling on those involved to settle the situation urgently. The staff at the Customs and Excise Department are said to be on a go-slow over the planned transition to the Barbados Revenue Authority, which is said to have resulted in a backlog at the island's port. Just yesterday, the National Union of Public Workers served a notice that a number of its members had made it clear that they would not be making the move later this year. But BPSA Chairman Alex MacDonald tells Barbados Today, while the association will not be getting into the matter between employer and employee, a quick resolution must be made in the best interest of the country.
A quick and rapid resolution to this is an important thing. We know that these things take time. We often have to face it in our own businesses. But what we can say is that there are some areas that are very, very critical to the future development of our nation. And the movement of goods and products through the port is one of those. Most importantly, for the movement of products and services out of the port to outside, to back to be an exported product. That is what is going to save our island. And if we can't get it right now and quickly, it will surely tarnish the image that we have.
The Minister of Transport and Works, Michael Lashley, has been touring the river van stand in the city following Tuesday near fatal road accident. Our Emmanuel Joseph is live on the line and tells us that the drivers have been airing their concerns to the minister. Emmanuel?
Some of them are saying they need help in terms of the overcrowding on routes. They are also complaining about how they are keeping the law, but yet they are getting reported by the police. But the minister has said that they need to comply, and once they comply, the process will go through in terms of if they have an issue, they can appeal and so on. But he has told them straight that they must comply with the law. He's also revealed that he's looking at the possibility of limiting the period in which owners of permits can transfer these permits. He says the objective is to cut out profiteering and eliminate those people who do not have a genuine interest in public transport.
Thanks, Emmanuel. And the Ministry of Education says it may have to meet with Class 4 teachers in the near future. So says Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Senator Harry Husbands, who says that the mathematics results from this year's common entrance continues to be of worry to officials.
Except for a decline in the performance in maths, the results are about the same. And there is some debate about whether the paper was challenging. If you remember, when the exam finished, the students themselves said that the maths was a bit challenging. So there's a debate amongst educators about whether the paper was the issue or whether or not it shows up deficiencies in the teaching of maths. That will only be made clear, I think, with a closer analysis. We haven't had the time yet to do a closer analysis along with the teachers, especially the teachers of class 4, about the paper.
Meantime, he is also standing by the performance of students in public schools. He says while pupils from private schools topped the 2015 11 plus exams, those in government schools were also holding their own.
These things go in cycles. When I went to school and I taught, the school of choice was Leslie Hall. Then it was Charles F. Broome. And in between there, it was one or two others. So maybe as I have visited the private schools, I know that there are some pretty good primary schools. So I think the standards in the primary schools, they have probably improved a lot.
Meanwhile, authorities are being urged to boost the drug awareness programs among the island school children, especially those now preparing to enter secondary school. The call comes from acting manager of the National Council of Substance Abuse, Betty Hunt.
It is perhaps fortuitous to note that the release of these findings coincide with the results of the 11 plus exam. This period of transition is a time, and this has been shown by research, of acute vulnerability. I therefore offer to our national PTA, which is represented today, the assistance of the National Council on Substance Abuse in spreading the message of the importance of avoiding drug use, as well as embracing healthy lifestyle choices through the development of appropriate negotiation and refusal skills.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter. That's the move for me. Stability, prosperity. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
Regional news now. Authorities in the Cayman Islands yesterday rescued a number of Cuban migrants who were stranded at sea on a makeshift raft. More in this report from Cayman 27.
Stranded in the water and in need of medical attention, a rescue operation saw this group of Cuban migrants taken off their makeshift raft in open waters several miles off Little Cayman.
Three people on board that's sick.
The group, first spotted on Tuesday off Cayman Brac, was on its way to Central America.
They sought assistance in the form of oil and fuel, which I understand was not provided.
Acting Chief Immigration Officer Bruce Smith says the group continued on. A day later, the 16 men and 2 women were intercepted by local authorities.
And finally, on the international scene, officials in upstate New York are reporting that a maximum security prison employee gave hacksaw blades, drill bits and lighted eyeglasses to a pair of convicted murderers before their brazen escape. We get more in this CNN report.
She continues to cooperate. She continues to come in and speak to us, and each day we're learning a little bit more information as to her involvement in this case and how she developed a relationship with these 2 men, and then eventually, we came to last Saturday where it's the date that they make the decision to escape, and of course, as we all know now, Joyce Mitchell ends up in the hospital and is not there to assist the two individuals.
And that report brings us to the end of our afternoon updates, but we'll be back again this evening. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.pb, subscribe to our e-paper, our email updates, and like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on ISUBpedia in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. We're also on Channel 101 online TV and Mix 96.9 FM. There you can get all the latest news and sports. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. To have a wonderful Friday.